take a look at some more EmKay tonight for the first video. We will do some oddly terrifying. Oh, really, Emperor Wolf? How many fingers am I holding up? Huh? Yeah, so let's do some EmKay. And this one's oddly terrifying. Which... Oh shit, DJ really is outside my window. Okay, let's check this out.
Tower in, that's not a word I'm going to be able to pronounce. Eerie? Oh, and the lights are red, which means it's lockdown. You're on the final level. An opening of the...
Wait. Hang on.
Eerie? Oh, and the lights are red.
Well, why is this oddly terrifying? Okay. I think some of my people in chat are in Germany. Does anyone understand why this is oddly terrifying? It doesn't look oddly terrifying to me. It looks cool. Like this looks cool. Wait. Yeah, oh, shadows, yes, I know. I miss him too. I'm guessing like maybe it's because it's an observation tower. If the lights are red, they're on lockdown. Like maybe there's a nuclear attack incoming. I'm guessing this is like military observation post or something. So if it's red, it means lockdown and that there's an incoming kaboom. Maybe that's why it's oddly terrifying. I don't know. It said this was an observation post. So I'm guessing it's a military observation post. I don't know. It does look like, you know, that's your target.
Which means it's lockdown. You're on the final level. An opening of the forest. Whoa, holy...
I don't think this is oddly terrifying. I think this is fucking cool. This looks like the entrance to the Fey realm right now, and chat, I am skipping in there right now. I would be skipping into the Fey realm. It's a fire break? Okay. Still looks cool as hell. Hi, McCargo, welcome back. I still think it looks cool as hell.
That's a linear gameplay path, dude. You gotta go right down there. All of the scares have been generated right down through that path, and unfortunately, the rest of the world is protected by a border, so you gotta go right down there. Moose and fog. Dear God.
Oh, chat, I know this terror. I know this kind of terror. If you see this, you see this when you're in Newfoundland. I'm wondering if that's where this picture was taken. Because this has fucking happened. No, rat bastard. You try to pet, you will die. A moose, if you try to pet it, it will fuck you up. Moose are not like deer, where they're skittish or even friendly and let you, like, touch it. You try and touch a moose, it will gore you to death and then trample your corpse. Like, this has happened, thank God it didn't happen to me, but when I was out with some people, when I was back in Newfoundland, we were out, I forget if it was like a campground, or if it was at like a training site for search and rescue. One of the people that was there, like, went to basically use the facilities, i.e. in the woods, and they said when they basically were finishing up, they looked up and there was a moose standing like 2 feet from them, just staring at them. Scared the ever-living hell out of them. And there is fog in Newfoundland, so this would not be an uncommon sight to see. And yes, you should be scared.
I don't know how we keep getting, like, nature is just terrifying, man. And moose especially are not like friendly creatures. They are not,
no, they're not
fun animals to be around as far as I know. But this would be such a fire album cover. I do think this might be fake though. There's no ears.
There's no ears? dude, they could be laying flat. Like, the ears are behind the antlers. I mean, maybe it could be fake. It certainly could. It certainly could be fake, but if the moose is feeling threatened, the ears can be flattened, because obviously he's right near a person.
There's like, I don't know. This might not be an actual moose. Still freaking cool, regardless,
Could be a cool
right?
book cover, too.
This fisherman holding a deep water wolf eel. Oh, yes, that's a horror. Absolutely remarkable. Let's talk about deep water wolf eels for a minute. These are super, super smart critters, right? They're very...
Actually, I'm thinking this might be a little loud for you guys. You guys might have trouble hearing me. Let me drop the volume. Holy shit! Damn, ocean, you scary! But you know what? You know what, chat? Still not as scary as the anglerfish. Fuck the anglerfish, right? Anglerfish should be nuked off the planet. Because honestly, like, it doesn't have that much teeth, that many teeth. Like, it looks kind of scary, but it doesn't exactly have dangerous looking teeth.
Very curious, and they'll interact with divers,
He's a fisherman,
right?
big dog. You need to ask more.
The most terrifying thing.
I have
Obviously,
cosmic.
if you pull them out of water, you know they're gonna want to kill you because you know you're making sure they can't breathe, you know. But what remarkable creatures! There are pictures of divers just hanging out with wolf eels. These guys are like, despite the name and how scary it looks, there in the water, these guys are so curious and cute. The minute you take them out of the water, understandably, they're absolutely enraged.
Yeah,
and I would be too. I remember seeing, I think it was a wolf eel head.
Well, hell, I mean, sharks are viewed as like demons from hell, basically. But if if they're not hungry and you don't harass them, sharks can be kind of chill. Wait. Okay. Rygat, put a pin in that for me. Make a note of the name for me, okay? Write it down. And we'll circle back to that, okay? Promise.
Crushing like a Coke can or something. It was
removed
from the body, and it was just the nerves reacting.
Oh, fuck! Show it again. That's fucking
removed from the body, and it was just the nerves reacting.
Jesus! That bite strength. Holy fuck!
Something.
Hang on. Chat. Don't stick your dick in that. I know it might be tempting. This is the result.
From the body, and it was just the nerves reacting. Insane stuff. This is how large a fully grown bison can get. This one weighs around 3,000 pounds. Oh, but he's just a nice fella. Look at him. He's hanging out, and he's
That's
got
a
cute little
big
horn on
boy.
him. Sure, he's a nice guy. Go up and pet him. Come on. Go up and pet him for one. What's gonna happen? 23.
You know what? He's in the cow catcher. Go ahead and go pet him. He's in the apparently. Okay. Apparently Temple Grandin. How many of you guys are familiar with Temple Grandin? How many of you are familiar with her? Anybody know about her? She was very okay. Quick history lesson. And 8-hound, thank you for the follow. So Temple Grandin she made a very big name for herself in the livestock industry. She is one of the more famous people. She's autistic. So Temple Grandin is autistic. She is moderate. If you have to classify her, she'd be considered like moderate to high functioning. She is capable of taking care of herself. So her autism does not impede her ability to care for herself. But she is autistic. And she grew up on a farm, and they used these devices on the cows on the farm. And she tried it herself and discovered that it affects the pressure of the cow catcher, basically, is can be very calming because it's basically surrounding you, and yeah, it can basically give you hugs. And she actually apparently, when she attended a women's college, because this is back, back in the 60s, I think, 60s or 70s, she actually attended a women's college and conducted an actual experiment for class credit where she built her own basically cowcatcher, but like human sized, and had volunteers that would try it and describe what they felt, and every single one of them was saying that they felt warm, they felt safe, when this cowcatcher was like gently like clamped down on like their shoulders. Yeah, there's a movie about her starring Claire Danes, I believe it is. Yeah, I believe it's Claire Danes stars. She stars as her. And she did like a whole paper on it. Cause this has like a calming effect. And like Temple Grandin, like she went on, she graduated from this with an agricultural degree, and she is responsible for a lot of how livestock are treated humanely before they are butchered, essentially. She is a huge advocate for the humane treatment of livestock prior to then getting butchered. Like she designed she designed ways to herd the animals, to give them their flea dips and their vaccinations in a way that was calming and soothing, so they weren't overstressed. And like you definitely should, if you have the opportunity, check out the movie that was made about her. It's a fantastic movie. It's called Thinking. I believe the title is called Thinking in Pictures. I believe is what the title is called, Thinking in Pictures, and Temple Grandin story. Wonderful movie, absolutely wonderful movie, and Claire Danes did an excellent job portraying her. So definitely check it out. But that's what made me think about this. So with this, the bison is probably calm because of this device. This device is specifically to make it calm. So circling back to my original point that I just went off on a wild tangent about, you probably could go up to the bison and pet it, because the bison's probably calm right now because of the catcher. Yeah.
Come on. Go up and pet him for one. What's going to happen? 23 million light year long plasma beam from a black hole. That's awesome, actually.
Holy shit. This is how did they say 23 million? This is 23 million light years long. 23 million. I'm curious about the validity of that, because we can actually see this. This does not look like it's... Hang up. I have a suspicion this may not be real. Because think about it, this is not being shot... We are not seeing this through a radio telescope. This looks like it's being viewed from a more normal telescope, which means the stars we are seeing are from basically the stars that we can see. The Hubble, I don't think the Hubble would produce. I don't think it would produce this good of a quality. I'm not. If it was the Hubble, we would probably be seeing a great deal more. Is it real? It's real. Really? Yes, the Hubble is still up there. Okay, I would have expected a lot more star and nebula in the shot if it was from the Hubble. Maybe they focused it, I'm not sure, but if this is real, chat, that means that this streamer of photon light is... Quick calculation here, hang on. Is... what, 20? The galaxy is coming from 7.5 billion light years away. Okay, yeah, I mean, this ribbon of photons is, I want to say, 15 to 20 times the size of our galaxy. That's how long this ribbon of photons is. Somewhere, like, quick back of the envelope calculation, probably around 15 to 20 times the size of our, or the length of it is 15 to 20 times the size of our Milky Way galaxy. That's how fucking big this is. That's insane. And it's interesting that's coming from a black hole, but it's so bright. Well, no, we say it was no, wait. No, that can't be right. Can't be 230 times the million time. Hang on. Oh shit. Almost just like the cord. Hang on a second. Let me check something. Hang on. Okay, so our galaxy is approximately 40,000 light years. So, there's 23 million divided by 40,000. So it's 575 times. So I was wrong and you were wrong, Desert. It's about 575 times the size of the Milky Way galaxy. The Milky Way galaxy, as a gross approximation, is about 40,000 light years in diameter. Yeah, in diameter. Going with diameter, approximately. I don't know the exact number. Approximately, I think the Milky Way galaxy is about 40,000 light years in diameter. No. Desert, are you thinking circumference? You may be thinking circumference, not diameter. I'm thinking diameter. Anyway. Well, okay, let's stop the math. We're going off on tangent. You told the diameter was 100K? Really? Okay. Okay, then it could be 100K. Alright, so... Alright, so it's 230... Okay, so it's 230 times the diameter of the Milky Way galaxy. That's how big this is. We did all that to say that this thing is 230 times the diameter of the Milky Way galaxy.
I'm not even okay. I get that black holes are a very cosmically terrifying thing, but that is sick, actually. So someone did the math on this. They used a Milky Way to do the math on it. A Milky Way bar is about 0.125 meters, making that 8,000 Milky Way bars per kilometer. A light year is like 9.46073 times 10 to the 12th power kilometer, which is 9.5 trillion kilometers, which is roughly 76 quadrillion Milky Way bars, or 7.56858 times 10 to the 16th power bars. You know what it makes me think about as well? How long that plasma beam is, right? It is so neat to me that, like, relative to that image, we're really close to, like, another galaxy. We're close to the Andromeda Galaxy. So both our galaxy and the Andromeda Galaxy, relative to that image, are almost next to each other. I love space. I think it's such a fascinating topic. I think everything in space,
Oh god, he did what we did, chat. Am I gonna have to edit it like he did? Cause we yapped a lot too. No, I'm leaving it in.
My friend's Bob Ross costume looks just like him. Spitting image. I wouldn't be able to tell them apart if they were in the room together. Why is this so oddly terrifying? It's just a fun Halloween costume. Last photograph of a bubble hartebeest in 1895 before it went extinct in 1925. I have never heard of this animal in my life, so we're gonna learn about it right now. It's 1925. I have never heard of this animal in my life, so we're gonna learn about it.
Chat. This looks like something that people would point at and shout, "It's the devil." Tell me this doesn't look like every drawing of the devil's head. Tell me it doesn't. It probably went extinct because people probably killed it thinking it was the devil back then. I guarantee.
At it right now. It's an extinct nominal found north of the Saharan desert. So this was from the Bovidae family, which is like cattle, bison, buffalo, sheep, goats, and it was a social creature. Across the 19th century, especially during the French conquest of Algeria, the booble were basically just massacred by the colonial military, and by 1867, they were basically
because they thought it was the devil.
Like the mountain ranges of northwestern Africa. By 1870, it disappeared from the Tunisian Atlas, and the last animal in the country was shot in 1902. That's a shame. That's a real shame. I wish we could have preserved one of these beasts. These guys look cool. This art at a butcher shop my aunt took me to. We are pleased to meet you and have meat to please you. Oh, I hope you do. I'm a hungry customer. You sure?
Oh, chat. They have meat to please us. Promise? Where is this butcher shop? I'm in need of some meat.
You got the meat to please me, butcher? I hope you got plenty in store. Do not order a cake from Allison. Oh, they're just their full Facebook name. She charged me $300 for a Hello Kitty head, and I got a Hello Kitty horror story. Oh, she was skinned.
Jesus fuck! Oh, sweet mother of God! Kill it with fire! Kill it with nukes! Oh, swear God, somebody call a priest! Jesus! Do you know what makes it worse? The fucking teeth! The fucking teeth! Somebody call in the Helldivers. We need to deliver it to Liberty. Oh my God. Fish lover,
Ember,
I don't know.
I got all the meat you'll need.
Emperor, don't make me feed you to this Hello Kitty cake. You know what's worse? This looks like demon fingers grabbing the sides of it. It looks like there's like demon fingers coming around the cheeks and grabbing it and pulling the skin off. Dear God. This is not oddly terrifying. This is flat out fucking terrifying. Yeah, fuck the Helldivers, fuck the Space Marines. Someone called Doomguy. Someone called the Slayer. He's the only one that can save us from this thing. And Fish Lover, thank you for the follow.
She skinned the Hello Kitty. When I asked for a refund, she said, refund these nuts, charge it to the game. Very unprofessional. All I wanted was pink cake and... All I wanted was pink cake flavor in 3D, and she gave you a skinned Hello Kitty. She gave you the Happy Tree Friends variant.
God.
Oh, man. Brain tissue of a CJD patient under a microscope, showing holes everywhere, which are the white circles. CJD is closely related to zombie deer disease, CWD. It is 100% fatal and there's no treatment.
CJD. What is CJD? Does anybody know? I'm not sure what somebody in chat look it up. What is Oh, Kutzfeld. Yeah, I can't talk. Kutzfeld-Jakob's. God, I'm tongue twisted tonight. Kutzfeld-Jakob's disease. Okay. Thank you.
Treatment. Oh my God. So CJD is human it's prion, right? Very, very rare.
Oof.
I'm looking at oh God. Any sort of prion disease is absolutely horrifying. Like, I feel like if you were to pick one, you'd want the one that's gonna kill you right away, right? So I assume that this would probably, like between CJD or like an Alzheimer's, I'd probably pick the one that's gonna kill me. I'd rather die than slowly lose my memory. Man. And the fact that these, like, I think the can just develop out of nowhere, don't they? Oh man, it's
I don't think usually Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease develops out of nowhere. I'm pretty sure it has to. I'm trying to remember my prion lore. Prion, I think it has to come from somewhere. I don't think it can develop out of nothing. I want to say prions do have to be introduced. I'm trying to remember. Damn, I can't remember. But, yeah. Oh yeah, like they are like they are one of the most terrifying things on the planet. They are. I know that like Roanoke Gaming has done at least one video where he dives deep into I think he calls them prions. He's a he's actually a scientist, so he can explain it a fuckload more than me. Yeah, exactly, Wolfie. Like Roanoke talks about it. He doesn't talk about it a lot anymore, but he has talked about like one of his videos like kind of focused on it, and he went in depth on prions. So I would definitely check him out, cause he explains it far more than a pleb like I can.
Horrifying. So I'm reading, and just to be clear, they are caused by different prions. There's no evidence that CWD could spread to humans. It could, theoretically, as VCJ.
Yeah, saliva or meat infected.
So
okay, that's what I thought.
When you're hunting and eating venison. But CWD, CJD, they're transmissible spongiform prion disease. And the spongiform, that's what the sponge-like holes are in the brain. That's why it gets that name, I'm assuming. So same class of disease, and a horrifying, just like, imagine you get your brain tissue sample back and there are holes in your brain, and that it could just happen. Like a protein can just decide, I'm gonna fold the wrong way. Surprise, prion disease. Oops, all dead. Scan of a face with years of dermal filler buildup. Oh,
what?
Great stuff. So I'm looking at this. There's an article attached. It's an MRI scan.
I got 20 years of filler stuck in my face. It's meant to dissolve over 2 years, but an investigation that will shock any woman tempted by tweak mints. Ladies in chat, beware of the filler, because holy shit.
Of this lady's face to see how much filler there was. So most fillers can dissolve within a few years, but some of them can last for more than like a decade. That is remarkable. Yep. So what we're looking at is hyaluronic acid filler. It's aquaphilic, so it tends to expand on size, and our body will encapsulate foreign bodies. Not only is it going to expand, but then it can't be removed. And I'm probably going to butcher this word.
Oh no.
Hyaluronic.
Big Dog, I think it's just green because of contrast in the scan. I don't think it actually looks green. It's just the scan. This is like probably like an MRI, not an MRI. Might be maybe a CT. Could be like a CT scan, and it's just it's colored differently just to basically separate it from from regular skin, so it is identifiable. It is an MRI. Okay, so it's an MRI, and it's just colored differently, just so you can identify it in the scan. It doesn't actually look. I don't think it actually looks green.
Nowadays, it's an enzyme that breaks up the hyaluronic acid. It won't dissolve any of the acid. Frightening. This is actually frightening. This pattern on the tree that looks like eyes. Oh, great. Yeah, that's where Slenderman's.
Oh, God. I think he's talking Slenderman. I'm still calling the Fey Forest right here. This is something you would see in the land of fairy. This is a tree out of the land of fairy right here. Holy shit.
He's gonna hide one of his 8 pages, dude. You're gonna have to collect his pages. That's fire, though. I wonder what... I'm sure it's, like, not a deep explanation, right? But that's really cool looking. Original content. Took this pic on an abandoned house a few years ago. Didn't expect the surprise. All right, well, what's the surprise? I'm looking for it. We got the Mickey Mouse. Oh, my God.
What?
Look at the back of that thing, dude. You know what this reminds me of, even though I...
Oh, God. Okay, it looks... Oh, shit, that looks terrifying. It looks scarier on the zoom out. Chat, it's the Babadook. They've got the Babadook in their house. Fuck, that zoom out scared me because you couldn't see it. Like, it's so pixelated you couldn't see it. It zooms out and you're like, oh shit. The Babadook was a horror, it's an Australia, I believe, Australian horror movie where the spirit has this white painted face with black accents around it.
I know it's not the same thing, but the idea of there being someone else in like an abandoned place you're like doing urban Xing around. Do you guys remember this series? And it's starting to make a comeback. Do you guys remember Ben's Playhouse? To give you an idea,
I know.
Listen, Nightmind has a great video about it. I would watch Nightmind's video. Quick and dirty TLDR on it. Ben's Playhouse was this horror project, and it started out with this guy named Colin. And Colin was like this annoying like Viner who goes to this abandoned asylum. And once he goes to the asylum, he's never seen again. Later, there's a separate account called Ben's Playhouse that starts uploading videos. And the page said, "I trap people and make them my friend." And he was wearing the same clothes that Colin was wearing when he went into the abandoned asylum. So it was a whole little ARG type thing. I don't know if ARG is even the right word, but I bring that up mainly to say something cool, that whole horror project has started back up, and now Colin Henson is Pete Donuts on Twitter. And that whole story is starting to develop further, and just seeing the mask in the background, and it reminded me of that whole Ben's Playhouse thing. And God, I love horror on the internet. Is so fun. I think there's so many great creative projects. I'm gonna take a quick aside to shout out myself, because I talk about horror on my channel, and I'd also love to shout out McKinney's Family Home Videos. Great series, highly recommend it. The unsettling implications of putting a cage around a grave. Hey, we don't want that cadaver escaping now, do we? That would be the worst case scenario. So I think that's the safest option.
That's not the first thing that I thought. The first thing that I thought is to try and stop grave robbers. Honestly, if someone's buried here and they were rich and they thought they might have been buried with some riches, heckle. I like where your head's at. It's a little old looking. No, my brain didn't go horny because we're looking at oddly terrifying stuff, so my brain went analytical. I didn't think funny. Yeah, and then you could also crawl out from underneath it too. Like a person could probably crawl under that pretty easily.
Option. Green Antarctica. Oh, I can see why that would be oddly terrifying. All the ice is melting. That's like oddly terrifying, but in like a way.
Yeah, well, Corey, presumably there's a door. Presumably there's a door that's. I think there's like a door. There may be a door or something that swings shut. Well, okay, Big Dog. The oddly terrifying is the Earth is warming up, and thus all the ice in Antarctica is melting. And there is now moss. That's the oddly terrifying. It's global warming. That's the oddly terrifying part. Like, this is a beautiful looking vista, but it shouldn't be. This should all be ice and snow.
Where it's, really a reflection of us. I mean, honestly, though, all I'm seeing, the American in me, I'm seeing free land development. We should, put some roads in there. Oh, maybe a strip mall. Strip malls are dead. What am I doing? I don't have the patriotic spirit at all. Got film developed from hiking in the mountains. Is that a hand? Dude, oh my God, it is a hand. Oh my God. That is a hand. Dear God.
Oh,
shit. I don't even know what to make of that. I don't even know what to make of that. My boyfriend and I aren't really sure what to think. We went to a state park in West Virginia. Oh God, not West Virginia. During the off season.
You sure do got a pretty mouth. Yeah.
You want terror? Think of all the horrifying bacteria frozen for eons that is melting Cheer 100.
Oh yeah, DJ, there are horror movies specifically about that. I mean that's another huge concern that's not talked about a lot. But they have literally made horror movies about this. About ancient, like prehistoric viruses that are not even like the John Carpenter's thing, but it's like prehistoric viruses that humanity has not seen for millennia suddenly being exposed to the world. We have no defenses for it. We have no vaccinations for it. We have no antibiotics for it. And if it starts hitting, some of these millennia-old viruses could start literally decimating the planet because we've never experienced it before. That's pretty fucking scary.
Horror knows no season. According to the park ranger and the conditions of the hiking trails,
They can
we were
adapt,
the only ones there
Wolfie.
for the week and had been the first there in a while. I took this pic at the top of the mountain. Behind the pillar should have been nothing. A drop off to the woods below. Wow. What the hell? It can't be leaves. It can't be fungus. I think that's a person. Oh my God, wait. Look at the shadow by the box. It looks curved. I think there was 100% someone crouching there. Holy shit, dog. Hole in the woods. Oh, whoa, that's fire, actually.
Shit. Chat. Either a predator's pod landed here or a transformer land here. Yeah? Yes, Corey. A fate trap. In which case, if it's that latter, take me. I will gladly give myself to the Fae.
Holy shit. I can understand why someone would find that scary, but that just looks absolutely fucking cool to me. Like, I feel like someone would see this. If you showed this to like a Victorian era human, they would be like, there's a witch! Like, they would point and scream. This looks like it was an art piece by Auntie Leitonen. I hope I said their name right, but it's called Broken Landscape. Their work is made in a way to question the way we perceive nature around us. That is really, really, really cool. This lava formation
So was created by the Fae.
that was somehow shaped like human bodies on Kamakuna Island, Hawaii, United States. Oh God. Oh my God.
Jesus.
No, I mean, there's not even a joke there. There's not even something funny.
Okay. That looks like the gateway to hell. With this down here, yeah, that looks like a portal to fucking hell. It's not even Pompeii. These were the souls that tried to escape. Holy shit. It's terrifying, but yeah, DJ, I'll admit, it does look badass.
I could say. This is like Dante's Inferno type shit, dude. Wow. I'm honestly fascinated by that. This looks like the entrance to hell. That is fascinating. Poorly lit McDonald's play place. Dude, I am not.
Oh my God. Come play with us. It's the Kittyland version of The Shining. It's the Kittyland version of the Overlook Hotel. I'm waiting for a little, car to come out of here and hear a couple little girls going, hey, come play with us. Not many, Alex, but they are still around.
Not going in there. That is straight out of God. That is at a security breach. The sun and moon characters in there hanging out. I'm not going in there. Couldn't pay me to go in there. The silver mannequin my parents are using to deter animals from their garden. Oh God. And yeah, he's just hanging out there. I mean, he's not causing any problems to you, right? He's just a little frightening to look at. I wouldn't say that this is too, he's minding his business.
Okay,
He's doing his
have
job.
a good one.
Just let him be. Let him be and let him be scary, right? These are for different videos. I'm not really bothered by this one. I mean, yeah, it's a little weird that he uses the same face in each one, but.
Okay. Chat, have you heard the theory about Mr. Beast? How you can tell it's a fake smile? Have you heard about that? Here. I will use the top middle one, where he is, dressed like a pilot. Okay? See his face? Alright. This smile doesn't reach his eyes. Looks happy? And the smile doesn't reach his eyes. Yeah, I mean, obviously Photoshop the hell. But yeah, he reuses them a lot.
But at that point, Mr. Beast is just like a brand at this point. Like, he's not a person. It's not the same way where like another creator who will use their face in different thumbnails will take different pictures. But this is also like a I don't know. I'm conflicted on this. From my perspective, taking like thumbnail photos is kind of like a standard thing to have, like, you know, face reactions at the ready for your thumbnails. That doesn't.
I didn't either. Like, I've watched 2 of his videos. The first one I watched was when he did a thing for like 100 shelter dogs. He did a mass adoption drive for 100 shelter dogs, and they had this big old thing. People came in, and they would, you know, to adopt the dogs, and if they adopted one of the dogs, he would give them like free dog food for a year, free veterinary care for a year, plus like $10,000 to help them with the dog for toys and stuff like that. And I thought that was great. That was the first video of his that I watched. I thought it was wonderful. The very next video of his that I saw was basically a Big Brother Survivor-esque contest where it was people were in cubes and they had to basically, you know, it was basically Survivor. And the winner won like $100,000 or something. But it showcased again. I hate those fucking, you know, reality TV game shows, Survivor, Big Brother fucking shows. I hate those. Because it always brings out the worst in people. And so when I realized that that's the bulk of his content, I'm like, no, fuck it, I'm done. I have no interest. That's not Mr. Beast being generous. That's him basically just being a fucking game show host. Like, I loved when he did the adoption thing. I was on board with that, and then I realized that was like a one-off. I'm like, okay, fuck that. I'm out.
Doesn't feel too like out of the realm of something I could see them doing. I do think his touch-up has always been very interesting. My brain MRI photos. Oh, those are always fun to look at. We're horrifying creatures when you show us an MRI of ourselves. This plant in the corner. Oh, that's a human. That's a man pretending to be a plant. He's got a disguise on. Don't be fooled. He's after all your pottery.
Oh boy, that's
this
a sad plant.
Of hair. It's one of the most venomous caterpillars in the U.S. The pus caterpillar. Oh, great. So.
Jesus, fuck. Okay, this holy shit. That looks alien. That looks fucking alien. God damn.
What the hell is that? Someone got stung twice by this goddamn abomination.
What?
And it was the worst pain they ever felt. It radiated up their arm and into their chest, and they had welts for months afterwards. This thing is like in East Texas, so I'm safe.
Kill it with fire, cheer 100.
It has sticked into the fire.
I'm never gonna see this thing. And when a pus caterpillar rubs or is pressed against someone's skin, the hairs are what's venomous, and they're embedded into your skin. And it can subside, within about an hour, but can occasionally cause more severe reactions. So this walking mustache is the most venomous caterpillar. Incredible stuff. These red lights captured in France. Oh, great.
Then nuke it from orbit to be sure, cheer 100.
Yes, quivering. Yes.
The fuck are those? Why are they arcing like lightning? What is?
The aliens are coming. The aliens are coming, chats. This looks like something out of oh god, what was it called? I'm blanking on the movie. Shit. Ah, damn it, I can't remember the name of it. Although Color Out of Space, that's a good call on it. War of the Worlds, maybe? Yeah.
What is that? Oh, they're called lightning sprites. That's fascinating. So what lightning sprites are, they're really rarely visible from the ground because they're above the clouds, and they accompany about 0.5% of all lightning strikes. So they can appear in clusters.
Interesting.
And what they are just large-scale electrical discharges high above the thunderstorm clouds and look like critters and creatures and aliens.
No, Xanax, that wasn't what I was thinking of. But good reference there. They usually only last for a few milliseconds. Wow, good timing on catching it then. Damn good timing catching it on camera. And, Demon Gator, thank you for the follow.
Cheer 1000. What kind of eldritch horror show did I log into? Also, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, yard dog. They're coming for us. Hide your children.
The fact that these are real things is really cool. What exactly am I supposed to remember on this mountain? That you're on it? That you've been here already? It's deja vu. You have been on this mountain before. These creepy clouds are called scud clouds because they scuttle along, right? I've never seen a scud cloud before. How do these form? They are low height and are usually found beneath like nimbostratus or cumulus clouds, and they will often move faster than the storm clouds. So yeah, they just scuttle along, right?
That's pretty cool.
Why they're called scud clouds, I would imagine. Sunken ship that looks like a sea monster. Oh my god, it does look like a sea monster.
Chat, it's Jaws' daddy. Jaws' daddy is very angry with what Brody did to his son.
Monster. Holy crap, dude. I don't like, okay. I can't even, it looks like a Greenland shark, dude. If you have sub-mechanophobia, this is probably gonna, you know, it's one of those things that you would need to not look at, I would assume. And the way this photo's, like, the perspective of the photo makes this look so much bigger than the houses near it. I'm just, wow. I think that sub-mechanophobia is one of those fears where I don't have it, but I can definitely see why
it's a shipwright.
Because there's something about the industrial.
It's a sunken oil tanker. It's EmKay. Yeah, what kind of oil spill did this thing kick out, I wonder?
Industrialization
you think it's
of
Photoshop?
Technology, you know,
You
like
think?
huge industrial machines and parts being submerged in water and gone, like lost to time. Something about that is really scary. Walked out of my front door and into Slugs having sexy time. Tell them to get a room. Oh my god. Descending too, like those things out of Half-Life.
Oh my god.
I'm a big fan of spiders.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's fire though. That's just a fun tattoo. That's really cool. Gross, but really cool.
Wow. That is a fucking skilled tattoo artist. Creepy as all fuck. It would creep the shit out of me, but that's a skilled tattoo artist.
Oh, that's fun. Again, dude, space is just cool. That's just, I can't knock that.
That is
I think
awesome.
That's fascinating. The dark spots.
Oh shit, I shrunk it down. I didn't realize I shrunk it down. That is awesome. Holy fuck, that's cool. No. Space isn't weird. Space kicks ass. Space is amazing.
Cool. That's just, I can't knock that. I think that's fascinating. The dark spot to me is really, really cool. You ever think it's weird, or not weird, but you ever think about how like the sun, it is both responsible for us being alive, right? We need the sun to live, but will also be like the end of all life. It is in a physical form.
Shots in 420, 69-1, cheers strays.
Okay, Hefty, I'm not quite sure what that means, but cheers!
The closest thing to a god. Like, I know we have like spiritual gods and things like that people worship, but if we're talking like something that I could imagine people worship, like praise the sun, you know what I mean? That is so incomprehensible, right? Getting pictures like that too, I really wonder how the fact we're able to snap photos like this of our son is remarkable to me. I just found a tooth in my luggage while traveling. Hey, it's for the tooth fairy. Happy travels. This 13-mile-long abandoned Pennsylvania turnpike. No motor vehicles are allowed on the property, but bicycle riders are free to use it at their own risk. The trail requires helmets and lights. Oh, great. Yeah, just walk into the tunnel of mysterious exit. Yeah, I'd love to walk it.
Chat, this is where the Morlocks live. We found their home. Who wants to go visit the Morlocks? I'm bringing the beer. Has you, Corey? That looks interesting. I imagine it probably is.
In there. Not sure where I'm going to enter from or leave from. Veneers preparation. That doesn't really scare me all that much. That makes sense. You have to grind grooves into the teeth to hold the veneer. That checks out. That makes sense. Applying a window sticker. Oh, they're calling for help.
Holy shit! It's last train to Busan right here. Oh God! No, Revan. Last train to Busan. Come on.
No, and they're in the infectious disease treatment area. Those are zombies. I'm staying away from there.
Oh, that was good. Oh my God, and my own video's right here. Chat. YouTube is suggesting my own video to me. We have reached Inception. Yeah, that was fun. That was horrifying, but fun.